Okay, so let's be honest. Drake has lost all street credibility. If you know anything about hip hop and rap and the culture, you know that rap beefs are a part of the culture, especially when you get into squaring off with another MC, with another rapper. Now, we all know that you can't win all the time, man. You know that kid on the playground who wants all the toys for himself, and as soon as you start to play with another piece of toy, he comes and takes it away from you, even though he has 10 pieces of toys in the corner? That's how Drake is showing out right now. It's like he wanted all for himself, but he doesn't want to go the traditional route. It's okay to take a L. If Drake had taken an L from Kendrick and kept it moving, people would have been able to say, yeah, he lost, but he still make dope music. Drake was so hurt, offended, flustered by what Kendrick Lamar did, especially They Not Like Us, that he couldn't even function. Didn't y'all notice? He went completely quiet. He went off grid, off radar. He went into hiding. This is the first summer that passed that Drake did not pop out for the summer and give us some heat. And then at the top of it all, after Kendrick done picked up 5 Grammys off your head, made history off of a diss track off your head, Drake pops out with the lawsuit. Not only did he pop out with the lawsuit, he later on follows up with a tour overseas, and he looked so sad on stage. Did y'all see the one where he came out with the sweater that had all the bullet holes in it, and the bullet holes were smoking? And he got on stage and he said, "I'm still alive." It's like, yeah, Kendrick murked him, and a lot of people thought he was dead, but he's still alive. Because the question that remained was, is his rap career over? But it wasn't because of the back and forth with the rap shit why people thought Drake's career was over. It's how he handled it. This man went to court. I've seen rappers get flustered in a rap battle and ended up slapping the shit out of another rapper or punched another rapper in the face. But I've never seen one lawyer up and go to court. Now, you know that's not off the culture. Drake is the first one to ever do that. And I've heard a lot of people say, ever since he did that, it's like no matter what kind of music he puts out after that, they still can't see him the same way. And every time they see him now, it really registered to them how corny he actually is. Damn. See, Drake, man, should have done better than that. Anyways, this is an update to what's going on with the lawsuit from Drake concerning iHeart Media and Universal Music Group, which Drake is signed to, which Kendrick is also signed to. Both of them are signed to the same label. In other words, both of them have the same masters, or both of them have the same investors, because these record labels at this level of the game invest a lot of money into this artist in order to get a lot of returns back from this artist. If the artist is making 100 million, you best believe that record company is making 500 million. Anyways, let's get into the details. So, Hype Beast. It says that Drake has officially dropped the lawsuit against iHeart Media. I know iHeart Media is like, thank God, I don't have to deal with that bullshit. The rapper has settled his legal dispute with iHeart Media after filing a legal petition. The petition still names Universal Music Group, which is Drake's label, wherein the artist claims that UMG, Universal Music Group, executed irregular and inappropriate business practices to get Not Like Us more airtime on the radio. So you telling me that payola is real then? See, even in this lawsuit that Drake is filing, he is exposing more of the game, because a lot of us didn't know that about payola. How would he know about it? Obviously it was used to help him before, right? Right. So he knows that this is a practice. This is something they get into. Anyways, apparently he no longer has beef with iHeart Media. I don't know if they settled monetarily wise behind the scenes. iHeart cut a check for him and say, let's skip the whole going to court stuff. And UMG is like, no, we not cutting no check. We going straight to court. Or he just had a change of heart and dropped iHeart from it. So both Kendrick Lamar and Drake are signed to UMG, and Drake is alleging that the management company made more payments that are known as payola to iHeartMedia for the additional airtime. That petition goes on to allege also that UMG, Universal Music Group, knew that that song was damaging. They knew the song itself, as well as the accompanying album art cover, as well as the music video. They knew all of that was geared towards damaging him. It was an attack on the character of Drake, who is a most prominent artist on the label, which is Drake, by falsely accusing him of being a sex offender, engaging in pedophilic acts, harboring sex offenders, and committing other criminal sexual acts. The petition continued. Specifically, the song calls Drake a certified pedophile, a predator, and someone whose name should be registered and placed on a neighborhood watch. That's rap battles for you. If you go back to Smack DVDs, if you go back before that, shout out to Smack. Smack made it really popular for the new generation. But if you go back, way back, when you face off to do a battle in this culture we call hip hop, rap, you say anything. Nobody is off limits. Somebody's one-legged mama is getting thrown in the mix. Somebody's sister fighting cancer is getting thrown in the mix. Your pets are getting thrown in the mix. Your children are getting thrown in the mix. So the things that are said in a rap battle are things that are just said in a rap battle. And it's taken as that. It's always been like that. So to see somebody actually sue, this could change the whole rap battle game. That means when you battle somebody in a rap, now you're going to have to actually be corporate. Rap battle is hood. It's ratchet. It's gutter. It's street. It's dirty. It's down and dirty fighting. It's a face-off. It has a combination of who could say the most grotesque things about the other person, but who could say it in the most believable way. Also, who can make it rhyme the best in a rhyme scheme. Not necessarily words rhyming like Dr. Seuss, but who can make it rhyme in a rhyme scheme like put it in a song kind of way. That's what it is. And that's the art form. So Drake, showing even more that he is just not that part of the culture, I don't know, man. It's making him look like he was an industry plant from the beginning, like he was manufactured and placed in the culture from the beginning. And that's probably why he ended up getting all those streams and getting the big backing that he did, the machine behind him. Drake's legal team said in a statement in regards to the iHeart Media settlement, though, we are pleased that the parties were able to reach a settlement satisfactory to both sides, and we have no further comment on this matter. We are pleased that the parties were able to reach a settlement satisfactory to both sides. That sounds like somebody got cut a check. Or did they offer extra favors for the future, like some sexy love songs for you? We're going to play those until everybody gets tired of hearing them, like how we played the shit out of They Not Like Us, until some people are like, okay, I heard the song 10 million times, I don't want to hear it anymore. What kind of settlement? And why couldn't that settlement be made public? Because I would want to know. The public wants to know. The Federal Communications Commission is currently investigating iHeart for a different set of payola claims. Drake has filed multiple legal actions in the rap beef with Kendrick Lamar. Multiple legal actions in the rap beef with Kendrick Lamar. Now, while the lawsuit does not name Kendrick as a defendant, which is the part I don't get. How come you're not naming Kendrick as a defendant? He's the one that lyrically slaughtered you, got 5 Grammys off your head, create history with a diss track about you, and he is nowhere named in any of this. Now, while the lawsuit does not name Kendrick as a defendant, Drake has claimed that UMG has deliberately made moves to make him look like a pariah or a target for embarrassment or even worse. So he feels like this record label is basically killing his career and his image in order to elevate Kendrick Lamar. This is what the lawsuit says. UMG may spin this complaint as a rap beef gone legal. That's not UMG. That's all of us out here in these streets. All your fans, everybody. But the paperwork says UMG, quote unquote, may spin this complaint as a rap beef gone legal. But this lawsuit is not about a war of words between artists. It is instead entirely about UMG, the music company that decided to publish, promote, exploit, and monetize allegations that it understood were not only false, but were also dangerous. And I say again, in the early part of this rap beef, Drake actually attacked Kendrick Lamar. He attacked Kendrick Lamar's woman that he was with. He said in there that he basically attacked his family, for if you ask me. Even Dr. Dre spoke on it, right? All is fair in love and war. So when you go after the woman that the man has been with since like junior high, high school days till now, everything is fair game after that. He could call you whatever. It's like you and somebody in the streets cussing, right? And they call you all kinds of slurs. That person doesn't know you. You don't know that person like that to know their intricate details of their life. But you don't take out a lawsuit because you lost at cursing each other out. I'm starting to feel the same way. And I'm telling you right now, I used to be a big fan of Drake. As in, I am one of those people who actually buy the music. And I'm one of those people who still pop CDs. Yes, I stream music like everybody else, but I like to have a hard copy of a CD. And I was out there in Texas, and I went into a music store where they had CDs, records, and I made sure I bought every damn album that Drake ever dropped in that one visit to that record store. Because he is one of my favorite artists like that. But now, I'm starting to look at Drake like, I can't unsee what I just saw. You ever had mad respect for somebody? You ever really check for somebody and then they just did some foul shit where you can't unsee the foul shit and the respect will never be the same? That's how I feel as a fan of Drake right now. I don't know what kind of deal they worked out and settled their lawsuit with iHeart, but the update is that that lawsuit with iHeart was settled behind the scenes, and I'm guessing he got a fat ass paycheck. If not, it's got to be some favors that would benefit him in the future, and he's gonna need all the help he can get with that corny ass Some Sexy Love Songs for You album, because that shit was whack. That's like the worst piece of work that Drake has ever put out. And you could argue with it all you want to, but go and compare it to everything else that he has ever done. Party Next Door deserved something better, but he got the worst. Now, the lawsuit against UMG is still active and still on. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Can you relate to what I'm saying? Do you still feel the same way about Drake, or do you feel like he's overreacting, taking a rap battle to court, uh, complaining like the way he is? Do you think that he should just get back to making music and let his music speak for itself? Get back to his confidence. I feel like he lost his confidence. Kendrick knocked him off of his pedestal. I feel like he needs to get back to that. Do you agree, or do you agree with what he is doing now? I'll catch you on the next video. It's BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. You already know, if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.